Cameron.
The topic of currency has been a fiery but healthy debate within our party. And I think we can all agree that it is 1,000 miles ahead of the toxic infighting within the Labour and the Conservative parties over Brexit. Yet it is a debate that must be addressed, and all sides have made valid arguments. A large group of economic experts have already shown strong opposition to sterlingisation. This includes a Nobel Prize winner and economist, Professor Joseph Stiglitz. There are real dangers of handing over powers and influence over our interest rate, exchange rate, money supply, and inflation rate to the UK, which brings forward a major question. If we argue that we can't trust the UK to run Scotland's affairs, then why would we trust them with hugely important powers over our economy for an unknown amount of time? Sterlingisation is effectively the same argument we used in 2014 when George Osborne rejected a currency union. The uncertainty of when a new currency will be introduced is lumped on to the failed argument of 2014. That said, a currency on day one is unrealistic. At this stage, we can only say as soon as after independence, as practical and as possible to do so, i.e., when Parliament is satisfied all preparations are complete. There's also no denying that a majority of Scots do favour keeping the pound, despite the benefits of monetary sovereignty. It will be our task to explain those benefits and risks using sterling. Also, that proper preparation has been made. Both sides hold valid points. That needs to be addressed, and this amendment does both. Together, these amendments, specifically as I prefer, B and D, will mean that we retain sterling for the beginning of independence and remove the 6 tests. It lays down a timetable to launch our own currency as soon as practical within the first parliamentary term. A currency launch will be up to the first independent Scottish Parliament. Laying down a future timetable for a new currency brings certainty instead of leaving it up to an unknown amount of time, strong-armed by 6 tests. This means we'll have control over major economic powers in the future, instead of leaving it in the hands of Westminster. This also means Scotland won't rush to create a new currency. It gives us enough time to build the right institutions. During the negotiation period and for some time after, we will still have the pound. Amendments B and D are key to unite the SNP membership around currency. And I ask all members to get around them. It is the middle ground we can all get behind to ensure monetary sovereignty, but also security for those who still want to keep the pound in the short term. Please back Amendment D and B. Thank you.
Thank you, Cameron. Delegates, if we can now move to the remit back, and I would ask Christine